Hello everyone. So, it's time for a new town in Flotsam. I know it's been a few ones, but now we get a new update that I feel like it's gonna be fun to explore. It means we got some new content, and instead of a procedural map, we're gonna be playing on a handmade map, which is the only option at the moment, but it's looking pretty cool. So, we got the doctor update, we got morale and experience, and world and regions. So let's start a new one. Handmade, so you can see directly when we look at the map, it's gonna look a lot different if you've seen it before. But we're gonna start with 3 drifters as usual. And here we got Navi, Ripple and Scally, and you guys gonna be able to name them as always. So Navi got some good fishing, salvaging, we got research, salvaging. Loves cooking, loves liquid, salvaging, liquid and fishing. I feel like that sounds like a pretty good crew actually. We can salvage, we can cook, we can fish, we can produce drinkable water hopefully. So Navi JR. Before the first flood, they fished for entirely different, equally valuable resource, compliments, and later become an sponge guzzler. It's not quite dignified, but sucking the moisture from anemones and sea sponges was enough to get this drifter through several garbage storms. But yeah, I think we're gonna go with these ones. I'm not gonna re-roll any of them, I feel like they're pretty good. Let's be named Banto Bay, that's gonna be our town. Okay, so here we are, and I want to show you guys the map, how different it looks. It looks a lot more like... It looks a lot more drawn, and the landmarks look a little bit different. So like over here we have a couple of different. We got rural ruins, there's some new resources as well, there's some trees. And I think it's really cool when you head over to this side, you can see that there's like a road, like a main road under there. That's pretty cool, I think. I have never gone there, I just played this a tiny bit. But first I think we should gather a little bit of this beautiful treasure we got here floating on the ocean. So we're gonna start with that, can have all of them swim out there, would be nice. So yeah, there has been quite a few changes. And I think there's also been some changes to how the leveling works, and I feel like this UI might have been updated a tiny bit as well. You can see the drifters' morale easily, you can see these are drifters with nothing to do, so you can cycle to them and you can see these guys are happy, for example. And you can see these are without a home and so on, so you can sort them and stuff. So at the moment we have 3 without a home, we have 3 happy ones, and this one seems to have nothing. It says it has 3, but that's not really what it is. Okay, so we gather a little bit of things. I just love, like I said it so many times, I just love the aesthetics of this game. It's so creative with all the small details, the clothing and everything, how everything is like put together. It's so nice. Love it. But yeah, let's gather all that. I think we're gonna be doing maybe some storage. It's always good to have a little bit of extra space to store things, so let's start with that. And you can see the little icon here is probably due to the new doctor. We can see it over here. Research new technology, use it in metapods, and this is one of the, as I understand it, one of the special classes of the game, like one of the first ones that like is gonna stand out from other ones, as I understand it. So yeah, we're gonna head over here, close to the rural ruins, and let's go there and loot a few things. So you see there's quite a few ones. We're gonna go something like that. Let's see what we got here. So here we have, instead of what I had before, you can see we have scavenging goods. So if I send one over, I'll go to loot those things, and the difference with this is that nowadays you gather those things and then you can like recycle it to other things. And I think this one is really cool. It's like a road leading up to this church over here. And I think this one's really cool because it has both scout region and also have salvage. So if you scout the region, you're gonna see that we are gonna be able to see a lot further. So this is what we see at the moment. You can see it's gonna increase by insane amount when we go and scout there. And here's another one, rural ruins. I think this one is a little bit special. You can see there's like a little hammer on it. This one do not seem to... I think you need a special tool to deal with it pretty much. And this one looks like really overgrown kinda. There's a lot of big trees. But it looks really nice. I love how those trees looks, the coloration and everything. And this one is the same. So I think that pretty much means we need to have some tools. And let's look on the map. It should... Oh, look at that, guys. We saw like this amount before. And now we see insanely far away. But it's pretty cool. You can see over here we have another one and another one. So these are like, I guess, points of interest. This might have another scouting point. And this one, I'm guessing, could have water or even seagulls, maybe. And dude, there's a little rock, a viaduct car wreck. So you can kind of see where her road has gone before. There's another one. So this map feels like it makes a lot more sense. So even though I would say I'm a pretty big fan of procedural generated things, I feel like the handcrafted way is pretty awesome. The only thing is that if it's not big enough to map, then the replayability is not going to be as good. So let's see if we go close to these. I don't think we can still do anything with them. Okay. But let's see here for the rural ruins that we salvage, because there's a special building. This one, a recycler. Recycle goods into plastic waste and dry wood, so that's what we need. We're also gonna need a plastic recycler to turn the normal plastic into floaters, so that's gonna be nice. And we also gonna need a sawmill later, and let's see. Also gonna need some drying racks so we can dry some wet wood on that. That's gonna be awesome. Okay. I think we're just gonna head here, in between these wet woods that we got floating around here. So that shouldn't be too hard to loot. Can I loot those? Then we will have plenty of dry wood to dry up. And we're gonna need to provide beds, I would say, pretty soon. And I want to check if we go inside of here. So constructing distracting buildings. That kind of looks like the icon we had on the island, but I don't think it's actually the same. I think they are probably a little bit different. So to do this one, we need to have free drywood and free floaters. So let's put on maintaining plastic in this one, and we're gonna go and set that to like 8 floaters. We only want to make up to 8, and then we don't want to do any more because we don't want to overwork our drifters, so we don't have to do so, right? And I do think we start out with a little bit more water and food compared to before. A while ago it was kind of like a little bit more stressful, I would say, to get to food and water. But now it does not feel too stressful. So I think that's pretty good. These are the new little things. You can see little crates there, looking beautiful. That's where we got those new recyclable objects in. So let's head to this one. It looks like there's a supermarket complex. We have to go there. I've never seen that one. I'm kind of excited to see how it looks, because like I said, I think... wow, we teleported. Because like I said, I feel like they do such a great job with designing their things. Like all this little bed here, all kinds of little things. The building's looking cool. I can send one over to that one. Even 2 maybe. It's gonna be nice. And we had another one nearby, I think. So let's look for that one. Oh yeah, this one. Okay, that one's done. Awesome. Do we need more storage maybe? Nah, we're pretty good on that still. So we're gonna go gather from this one. I do, in one way, I kind of miss like finding special kinds of objects, but I'm guessing we might do that, and these are just like the beginning scavenge goods that I find. And I do wonder how big is this handmade map? Because I'm guessing it is probably smaller than a procedural map, most likely. Or maybe the same as one, but... okay, I think we go like this, then we can have... I'm gonna do the beds all the way out there. Let's go like that. Oh, so for the beds you actually need these special new resources. You do need goods for that. Okay, interesting. But you also need the floaters, okay. But then we also need this one later, so we can recycle the waste, plastic waste and dry wood if you want to. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Like you have some furniture, like I don't need that, so let's recycle that into something else. That's pretty cool. And it totally fits the game, I would say. So cozy and nice, I just love how it looks. Okay, so let's look around. I really want to go here. We could make a quick stop here, but I don't think the seaweed is gonna go away, so I'm gonna try to head over there. But it was in... Oh wow, look at that. Ah, I think I know what they've done. Let's see. Have they done it on purpose? I'm not sure. There's something strange going on here. I'm not sure if it's intentional or not. If they want us to be able to travel faster and not have to look and then time travel. Or if it's a bug. It feels like a bug, but it maybe isn't. This one looks really cool, like some half-sunken buildings. And the door's still standing, but there's no building. Okay, so this one we can't get either. Probably because I'm guessing we need tools like an axe to chop it down, but we can go to this one. So this one have 10 things, that's pretty nice. We're gonna go loot everything. And let's see, was this a supermarket? I don't think so. Ah, okay, that one's a little bit further away, okay. Let's see, is this one? Looks like it got some solar panels on that one. Oh, this, I love that. So we have the scavenged goods, but we also have a lot of food because this is a supermarket. Look at that, the cute little guy on top there. Ooh, Lalamako, nice. This looks so nice, I love it. I love it. Like so far I feel like my impression of the handmade map is a lot better than the procedural one. However, replayability is not a factor, I'm guessing. But it doesn't stop them from doing multiple handmade maps, I guess. So overall, I feel like it feels more like a post-apocalyptic world that has been flooded in some way compared to before. Everything felt very random before, but now it kind of feels like it makes a little bit more sense when you're looking around. And further away we get even more. Drifter needs. First, hunger and resting. Yes, we can fix that, hopefully. So we can see if someone is better at building. Everyone's kind of equal at building. It's good to get people that are skilled with what they're gonna do, but it's also really good if you get someone that loves doing something and make them do that most of the time. So for example, cooking here, we can have a Scally Cruelly. Focus on that one. While maybe Ripple Tackle will do some salvaging and looking at landmarks. Maybe producing water, and Navi will be do water and also fishing. But for now, I don't want to like specify them too much. If you have a good builder, that's pretty good because it saves a lot of time that way. But other than that, don't think I would do that at the moment. So we have to go to the plastic over here. I'm not sure. Can we swim? Oh, we can go all the way over there actually. Okay, so we're gonna swim over there and gather some plastic. Because we need, I feel like we need that kind of to progress at the moment.
Hey.
Okay, we got some swimming over here. A swim at the marketplace, bringing home some wet goods.
Hey, hello. YOLO.
And this is kind of nice to see as well, how it looks with animation when you're running around on the landmarks. It's so nice. They go down to that. That's pretty cool. So they actually went inside of the building. I wonder if that is flooded. I'm not sure if the windows would be able to hold up the water. I really don't think they would. But maybe there aren't any windows on it. There's a door down there. There doesn't seem to be any windows on it, really. Okay, that's nice. There's like a little quest board down there as well. And I wonder if they have upped the graphics a little bit. It feels like it's looking a little bit better somehow. It might just be like the work with the lights and stuff. So we have 2 knowledge at the moment. And we obtained that with the drifters gaining experience. So we should still be able to level them up, but I think they're leveling slower than before. I felt like they were leveling a little bit too quickly in the past with the previous update. It was like level up all the time pretty much. So now it kind of looks like we maybe should... looks like we should get some more storage, but we have to craft these as well. Did we have anyone who was like a little bit better with crafting? Not really, okay. Okay, so we got some plastic, that's good. It's gonna work with that. And then I would really like to get a sawmill. And we need to get the beds though. Maybe should we get bed first maybe? But I feel like if we get this one, we're gonna be able to get more beds quicker. Because then we can also do the recycler, and then we can get back dry wood and plastic waste that we have been salvaging from over here. And it's not even sure that like one good is one wood or one plastic. It might be even more. Maybe it's one plastic, one wood. Who knows? We're gonna see, I guess. We're on a little voyage of discovery, I guess. So let's look around. So these has been looted, as we can see. This one, the rural ruins, we can't really loot. So what I think we're gonna do is to... Should we move close maybe to that one? Or maybe we should... there's a leaking water tower. I'm gonna make a stop by the viaduct over here, I think. Because I kind of want to see how the road looks. And the water looks different out here somehow. Interesting. So here we got a viaduct. Look at the amount of cars and trucks and things here. Okay, this one is special as well to gather. I like that. It's like more progression kind of way. Like now maybe we come and loot a few things. We gather the batteries. Later we return with tools to gather the metal from road signs and vehicles. I kind of like that. That's interesting. Progression is important. Let's see. Let's make some planks. And let's put that to like 6. I don't think we need more than that. I'm not sure if we need more than 8 in floaters either, so I might even lower that to 6. Because I don't want it to be working too much if they don't have to. And then we can do another bed and another bed. There we go. So we'll have 3 beds, 1 bed for everyone. That's what we need. So it feels like for now food and water is pretty good. And I like the idea of going around and salvaging things, discovering food, and not only relying on producing things. I feel like that's a good thing for a game of this kind. As soon as morning again. Okay, we got all the batteries. And I do think we maybe should be... should we be drying some more wood? Would be nice to dry a little bit quicker. This one is also pretty good. It seems quite effective actually. I wonder if this has been like a real invention they done in the past, like where they hang on a rope and make it saw or something, or cut it or anything like that. It feels like that would make a lot of sense really. Okay, so I think we're gonna move again. Let's move towards that water tower over there. So over here the water's looking different. I wonder what that will mean for us. Kind of interesting. So here we have leaking water tower, we got some drinkable water, we got scavenged goods. And let's send over maybe 2 people, I guess. That should be good. We still need to get this production going. And then maybe a 3rd person would be good. Because see now the houses has gone away. Now we have been shown that we have 3 happy little drifters. And I guess if they were unhappy, we'd have another icon, I guess. So we're doing pretty good, I would say. Happy little drifters. I kind of wish there were like copy paste whatever you're selecting, like Control D or something. And by the way, look at this, look at the road. I didn't think about it. Here's the big highway road that has gone here in the past. Pretty cool, right? There's like cracks and there's some wood floating around here, and then you can get over here to the aqueduct. It's pretty cool. There's even some really big, what's it called again? Coral down there. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna loot a little bit more of dry wood, I guess. Wet wood. So the next thing we need is gonna be the recycler. So we need more plastic waste for that. So maybe we don't need to loot all the wet wood for now, but rather try to go and get some plastic instead. And I think I'm gonna head over here. And then we're gonna see if we can loot all these things. And then we're gonna turn that into some beautiful floaters. Yo!
Hello.
Okay, so now we have enough plastic to do the recycler. So we're gonna do this one. For the very first time, I never seen that one, so I'm kind of interested to see how that's gonna look. And let's make some more drying racks. We're gonna need that. Oh, looks like we got a sleepy drifter, ripple, tackle. I was thinking that it was named Ripple Tickle. Okay, it's gonna be interesting to see this one. Look at the amount of landmarks we got in the distance. So many. It's insane. But it's kind of cool. Okay, oh wow. I guess we just throw things down in that one and we get... guess each one gives like one of each, I'm guessing. I want to see how this one looks when you use it. Ah, okay, they haven't added the animation to it yet. In the future, I'm guessing they're gonna throw it down in that one and it's gonna like throw out wood and plastic, I'm guessing. It takes quite a while for them to work on it, it seems. But at the same time, you do get dry wood, so I guess it's pretty good, I guess. Okay, so let's look around again. We got the water looted, that's what we were after over there. Got some more rural ruins. I kind of want to head over here and see what we got. That's another scout tower. Let's see if we double click that. Will we teleport again? Oh, did we got some teleportation again? Okay, I'm gonna stop in the middle in between everything. You can see all this. Oh, wow, look at the amount of things we got around us here. That's insane. Okay. Here we have one. We can scout the region with this one. And we can salvage as well for a few little resources. Oh, look at the amount of plastic we got. So, using the recycler, you get back things from these things, from the goods. But at the same time, if you're only after plastic, it feels like it's easier to just grab it from the ocean at the moment. However, it does provide the dry wood, so I guess in dry wood it's maybe worth to do so. Could be that. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be it for the first episode of the new Flotsam series. So I know the previous one was pretty short, but I felt like since we got new content, we got this really awesome handmade map, I felt like it would be a great opportunity to start over, experience some new things, and we also got the doctored experience when we get to that with the research. So that's gonna be interesting. But guys, if you enjoyed watching today's episode, I hope you guys enjoyed, and feel free to leave a like, makes Spanto super duper happy, and see you guys soon again. Thanks for watching, and take care everyone. Have a good one.